We are live. Wow, it's dark. Ed here from the Great Indoors. Oh, yeah. Ready for a walk, you guys? I know I am. Want to talk about what we did today and what we're going to do next week. All right. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay live. I have internet because I'm near my house. But that could change the moment that I walk away from the house. And we are in the vertical. What is going on YouTube? All right. Just want to give you guys a quick update on what has been going on with us. Yesterday, we ended up getting a pass to swimming at the Colby Park, and it's called Wickliffe Aquatic Center. And we got a video coming out tomorrow featuring our trip to the park. Are we getting fireworks this year? We're going.
The other year the cops came and everything, and I got ticketed. And
Yeah.
Too many neighbors still calling the cops, I guess.
That sucks.
Yeah, ruin it for everybody.
But we're going down to Columbus because we're meeting up with friends and their neighbors have fireworks down there.
Yeah,
and then we're driving all the way to eastern Pennsylvania together with them to Knoebels Amusement Park.
Oh, there you go.
It's like we're renting a cabin there and spending, if you ever get a chance to go to Knoebels, it's like a free amusement park. Doesn't cost anything to get in. And you only pay if you go on a ride.
Oh, really?
So you could come and go and leave as you want. There's not many parks like that nowadays where you could,
One big fair.
yeah. And there's pavilions there. You can bring your own food in and eat there without having to buy everything from their concessions.
Sounds like a good time.
But you got to find a place to stay, like a cabin, so you get another couple together with you guys. And it's only like $250 per couple for like 3 days or whatever,
Sounds like a cool place.
Yeah. Whoa. But yeah, just be careful this week. I wish I could be here to watch them, but bottom line is I don't need you getting arrested either,
Sure, man.
Yeah, take it easy. I need someone to look at my front. During the windstorm, my siding came off.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get a price on getting that repaired.
Let me give you one of my cards.
If I call you, I could get you then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, because I called Thermal.
I have my own company, and I'm a sales manager for Doherty, so.
The reason why I called it Thermal Construction, because back in the early 2000s, they're the ones that installed our siding, but they never called me back. So I figured, F it, I'll just have to deal with it.
Gotcha.
Doherty Construction, all right.
Well, this is the company that I still work for.
Yeah,
My cards are in here. Let's see.
5 people in the chat, cool. There's Michelle and Frank the neighbor is in, I think, too. How you guys doing? Surprise live stream, that's right. Yeah, we're getting a card, Michelle, from him for the, is his name Frank too? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, we need to get a business card. Our siding had, in one of the windstorms, our siding came off over there. Kind of cool that I ran into him like that. Who all's in the chat, Michelle? And just you so far? Anyone else been talking? Frank is his name. Okay. It's not, that's Frank the neighbor part 2. Okay, now we're live. Fireworks, yeah. He's talking about maybe, well, he's going to try. I don't know how our internet's going to hold up once I walk further away from our house. Our connection may not hold up. Here he comes. You got a card? Yeah, I'll call you next week sometime.
Here, take a couple.
I have a feeling that's going to be a common thread. Jeffrey Lyons. Hello, how you doing, guys? We just probably got disconnected off the Wi-Fi, and so now we're probably on mobile data right now. So I'm just playing it by ear to see how far we could go with this before we lose our connection altogether. This is his business card over here. He's a good dude. He has excellent fireworks everywhere. Teresa Sparks, good evening. How you doing? Ed here. Michelle's back at the house. We just got back from Texas Roadhouse, and it was so good. But let me tell you how we got to that point. We originally planned on going to Applebee's in Willoughby, and it gets a 3.4 on Google review, but a lot of the latest comments have not been positive for Applebee's. But we get in there, and there's a woman who's trying really hard to be a hostess, and she's probably in her 70s, and she started yelling at everyone because she didn't know who was first in line, who was second, who was third. So that already set the tone for getting yelled at by the woman who is, when you come in, get seated at a restaurant, you want to feel kind of welcome, And I didn't feel like we were welcome the moment we started getting yelled at for who was next. Who's next? Come on, tell me who's going to sit here. Who's like, ma'am. So we sit down and we're waiting. We get our menus. We're waiting. Still waiting. No one comes to get our drink. And we're already starting to think, is anyone getting their order taken? Because the whole section had people sitting with menus with nothing to drink. And so I'm thinking, and then Mike and Candace were thinking the same thing, that maybe we're going to be waiting even longer once we place our order because we didn't see any food coming out. And at that point, we're like, let's just think about plan B. Maybe it's time to think about going somewhere else. And I said, hey, there's Cracker Barrel, and then there's Texas Roadhouse right in the same area. And Mike is not a big fan of Cracker Barrel. I could take it or leave it, but we decided to go to Texas Roadhouse, and it was outstanding. The service, Nikki, our server, tremendous job, Nikki. If you're hearing us on this replay, you did a great job. And that's saying a lot because Candace and Michelle, for that matter, they can be picky about what they want. Now, me, I'm an easygoing person, but when you got a group of people, everyone's got their different likes, and she seemed to manage all of it really well, and it came out really good. We had I had the chicken tenders, or they call them chicken critters, and Michelle ended up getting a critter salad, which is a salad with chicken in there, and that was really good. She enjoyed it. Couldn't finish it all. They gave us so much bread. Candace got the chicken critters with sweet potatoes. She couldn't finish it all. Mike got the ribs. He couldn't finish it all, so we got a doggy bag for everything. It was a lot. And so yeah, our bill was like $45 before tip, and I thought that was a pretty good price. And that's another reason why we're going for the walk today, because I need to do something besides go home and sit down. I need to walk a little bit. This is the street that we're on that's adjacent to our street, and that's the church down there, Borromeo Seminary. I'm not ready to go back yet. Love Texas. Yes, Texas Roadhouse is right there with Longhorn Steakhouse when it comes to getting a good steak. But today, I had hamburgers on the grill for lunch, and I got 4 hamburgers from Mark's for $9 or whatever. They were really nice patties, and I made all 4 of them. 2 of them with Swiss cheese, and the other 2 with American cheese. Well, Michelle had one with Swiss cheese on it. She loved it. And she goes, "Oh, I'm done. I don't need any more." I'm like, "Oh." So I had to eat 3 hamburgers, and I'm like, "Oh my God." So then Candace and Mike wanted to go out to dinner tonight, and what am I going to say? No. So I really overdid it with the eating today. But in between all that, we actually went swimming at Colby Park today. Over there, it's Wickliffe Aquatic Center, and I actually went on the water slide, and that was pretty fun. But my fat butt wouldn't go down. I got onto the slide, And they're telling you could sit up a little bit, but you got to cross your arms. Let me see. They're telling you you cross your arms across your chest like that, and then cross your legs. That did not work for me. I had issues with that. That light is bothering me over there. Hold on. Let me get that off. There we go. Sorry about the glare over there. But my butt is so big that I kept on stopping on the water slide on the way down. So the only way to get around that was completely lie flat on my back. And I was able to slide down from there. Michelle got some of it on camera, so I hope that it comes out for you guys. Hi, the Red Fox. Hi, Red Fox. I'm trying to cut. You got a lot of Teresa Sparks in the chat. That's pretty cool. Oh, Red Fox Mad. Oh, there you go. How is Ed and Michelle doing tonight? Water parks are fun. Yes, they are. And we're going to be going a lot because the thing is, the membership for that was like $40 for me because I'm over 55. So I figure I need to go at least 5 times, which is the $8. If you're a guest to go to the water park, it's $8. So I figure I need to go at least 5 times to get my money's worth out of it. And Michelle, her membership was $75 because she's only 49. So she's going to need to go at least 9 times to get her money's back out of that. So we got a lot of water, and it's only like a walk from our house. We're there in like 5 minutes because I am planning on doing a Johnny Cake jog in July or August or something like that. It's coming up. But bottom line is I want to do that with Amanda Dubs, and I need to start doing more of this, walking and talking and going swimming and doing laps in the pool, good stuff like that to keep the cardio going because, you know, I just missed on one. There was one in Perry Township called the Hot Diggity Dog, and I didn't do it because it was supposed to be 95 degrees. And yeah, the award would have been a hot dog at the end, but I don't know. If you're not alive to eat the hot dog, then what's the point, you know? So that's why I took a pass on that one. But I really can't take a pass on the next one. I took a pass, which makes me even more obligated to follow through on the next one. 8 people in the chat. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, this is so next weekend, we're jumping ahead now a little bit. This is that Ganley Ford over here, I think it is. I don't know. That's Mullinax Ford over there. We're in Wickliffe, Ohio, live streaming on a Saturday night. Thank you all for coming in. This is pretty nice. I'm going to keep it going. As long as you guys are here, I'm going to keep going. I need to get some steps in today. But yeah, we're going to be doing a slot slam next Saturday. It's Big Daddy BD Slots. He's running it. And I got to be at the Jack Thistledown Racino at 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to need to get out of work early that morning, get down there, have a meet and greet with all the other slot channels. They're going to have Hilton Slots, Tomco Slots, the Big Payback. He's a real big slot guy. BD Slots, of course. Getting Lucky with Mr. G is going to be there. How are you and Ed? And truck prices in Ohio. You know what? They're ridiculous. Thank you for asking, because we're in the process of looking for a truck. I'll find out for you. The last time I did a live stream over here, a lot of the prices were not listed. A Subaru Forester. This is all used over here, so this is as is. So they would probably negotiate with you on the price. It's a 2023 Subaru. So you're probably looking at probably at least 30 grand, you know? But they don't say that here. I'm just guessing. You know how the value of a car depreciates the moment it drives off the lot. You know, that would be a nice thing to have. My cousin John used to have a Forester, and he was leasing it, and he enjoyed it very much. I almost got it, but he had to go into a nursing home, and he needed to basically get out of his lease because he basically lost his driver's license. There's a 2021 Subaru Crosstrek. Yeah. And just because this is a Ford, you know, this is Ganley. You know, they got everything here. A Kia Soul. I know a few people that have a Kia Soul. Michelle always wanted to get one of these. I don't like the boxy look on it. I don't like a car that looks like a box. I like something that's got a little bit more sleeker lines to it, like that. Happy birthday, Christopher. Ruth Marlin is here. Hey, Ed, I didn't know what time you started streaming and walking. I'm only 15 minutes into this, basically. I just started. JKA, what model? Yeah, this is the Kia Soul. This is the Sparm. What the heck is a Sparm? Sparch. What? A Chevy Spark. Yeah, okay. Cute little car. I like that. We don't need a big thing anymore. For all the road trips we take, that would be a nice car to have, you know. We're driving a little Fiesta right now. Where's the mileage on this thing? 2017. Odometer has got 34,000 miles on it. That's not bad. But they're not really seeing. Let me put my glasses on here. They don't mention the mileage, what kind of gas mileage you get on it. That's surprising. Usually they say that on here. It's got to be pretty good. It looks like probably a 4-cylinder, you know, something small like that. And there's the pickups over there. Hey, Ed, I don't know. What? Wait, I'm missing something here. How are the kids? Just getting caught up. Subaru is a good car. And your shirt is awesome. You know what? This shirt is awesome because I didn't even spend. I think I spent a whopping $4 at the Savers. It's like a Goodwill type place at that. And you're not the only person that has complimented this shirt. Yeah, it's kind of loud. But you know what? I wore this shirt when I was gambling at the casino. And there's Soaring Eagle, baby. Yeah. I love Soaring Eagle. In fact, we're going there in August to see ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner. That's going to be an epic concert. Michelle, and last time we were at Soaring Eagle, we ended up getting the tickets, $50 per person for ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner. Every time we get into that car to drive somewhere, the radio, I can't tell you how many times ZZ Top, Def Leppard, or Journey is on the radio. Like every time we turn on the radio, one of those songs are being played. She's got legs, she knows how to use them. I'm like, oh, really? Again? Or everybody loves a sharp-dressed man. Who else is in here, Michelle? We got Spinning and Winning with Blaine. Is he here? I didn't see him pop in. Yeah, oh, that's who we're meeting up with. When we go to Fox or Soaring Eagle, baby, we're hopefully meeting up with Blaine Klein afterwards. That weekend, we're going to go to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and meet with Blaine. But I'm hoping that I can meet with two people that have been Dale Paul Slot, who will not be at the Slot Slam, even though he's going to be represented in the tournament. And the Andrew Miller Project, another guy who also has a slot channel. You may want to check his channel out, Andrew Miller Project, the Andrew Miller Project. We got a super chat from Carolina Crosswords Scratchers for $2. Whoa, where did that come from? Thank you so much, Carolina Crossword Scratcher. Thank you. That was really sweet. I didn't expect that. Wow. Well, thank you. That was pretty awesome on your part. Again, we are here in Wickliffe, Ohio. But yeah, Soaring Eagle has an outdoor concert venue where we're going to be sitting there watching the Leonard Skinner. A lot of the band members died in a plane crash, and only, like, I think Johnny Van Zant is carrying on the legacy of playing guitar and singing for Leonard Skinner, replacing his brother Ronnie, or is it Donnie? I think it's Ronnie that died, and Donnie also was in, the other brother Donnie was in 38 Special. So that's kind of cool that they kept it in the family. What is this? Red Fox Mad, $4.99 super chat. Whoa, thank you, Red Fox Mad. That's pretty awesome on your part. Nice. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, again, we're still walking down Euclid Avenue. This street, Euclid Avenue, is Route 20, and this is eastbound. And this goes all the way into New York, basically. And you could take Route 20. We were actually taking this route into South Dakota. Well, more or less in through Illinois. When we did our road trip, which is basically coming up to, in July, it'll be our 1-year anniversary since we went to South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado. We had to take 20 part of the way through. It's a beautiful drive. Isn't it? It is so amazing to me how a road like this could go so far in one direction across the entire country. I know I'm weird like that, but that's cool to me. I love that kind of. Pizza Chuck is here too. Hey, happy Saturday. But back to the Slot Slam talk over there. That starts at 11. I got to be there at 11. The big payback starts at noon. Now, this is a competition, everyone. The people that are in this only get a half an hour. You get $100, or I bring 100. It's a $200 buy-in for me. 100 goes toward my slot play that I need to use to try to win as much as I can in that half an hour period. Because remember, I'm competing against all these other guys. These guys are all out there to win, because that other $100 goes toward our prize fund. So whoever winds up with the most money after their half an hour, hopefully it's me, will have a shot at winning the grand prize. But, you know, we take our turn. It's going to be BD's, or the big payback at noon. 12:30, I think it's going to be Hilton slots, or 12. And then after that, at 1 o'clock, it's going to be Dale Paul slots, or I think it might be reversed. And then I'm at 1:30, and I'm not sure who goes after me, but I know that some of the other channels are Tomco slots, Anita slots, and at 4:30 you got, and then I think Getting Lucky with Mr. G is after us also, and at 4:30 BD slots finishes up last. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to meet a lot of new and old YouTubers that we haven't seen in a while, and I think it's going to be pretty fun. I always like meeting people. That's the whole, to me, the whole idea of this whole YouTube thing that we're doing is to meet people and make friends. And I think that, you know, I think it's a big success. We're meeting up with people later on in the beginning of July, Kathy and Jason from Ohio Cat, to meet up with them, to meet up with two more people, Tammy and Mark Ura from Pennsylvania Low Roller, who also met through our channel. And we're all meeting to go to Knoebels Amusement Park to spend the entire week with them, going to, having a good time. How cool is that? It's all because of YouTube and meeting people and having fun like this, So if you guys are up in central Michigan around August 9th, Soaring Eagle is where we're going to be. If you reach out to us, we'll try to make it a point to meet up with you guys. And we could get dinner together, either before or after the concert. I'd love to meet with you guys. I know we have several people that watch us from the Michigan area because of Soaring Eagle. They started watching us because of how many trips we took there in past videos. So it would be cool if, like Ellie, I know Ellie, who's not in the chat right now, I would love to meet up with her. And like I mentioned before, John, the Andrew Miller Project, he's also up there. And I know I'm missing a few other people, and I'm sorry about that. But I got so many names and so many things rolling around in my head, it's sometimes hard to keep track of everything. Big Daddy is last. That is correct. Thank you, Michelle. This is new. This place right over here is Big B's Coffee. And they do a really good job. Michelle had their coffee over here the other day, and she likes iced coffee. That's her go-to thing. But we have yet to try the food here. And they have, what is this? Chorizo cheddar bagel. Wow. Okay, sweet foam cold brew. And the prices are reasonable. I think they're like $2.99. Don't quote me on that, but they are pretty reasonably priced. Yeah, there's a Big B's in Eastlake that is like, it looks like an old photo mat. It's such a small little building. It's amazing that they sell coffee out of it. But Casa Divino, this is like an Italian restaurant bar. It's only open for special events. It used to be open all the time. Then, like as a sit-down restaurant, but they weren't getting enough business. During the COVID period, they really were hit hard. So now it's only open when they actually have a big, I like iced coffee too. Do you do, Ruth? Oh, nice. Remember, Ruth, we are going to Foxwoods, Connecticut in November. And we still haven't set any plans yet in motion for what we're going to do when we're there. But you know that at some point we're going to want to go to Boston and maybe find a place to meet with you and get dinner with you. So mark that in your calendar, okay? I would love to meet with you when we go there. How often do you get to go to Connecticut? And Connecticut, what I love about going to Connecticut, at least where we're at, is it's central to so much, especially Boston. It's only an hour away from Boston. So I really want to get out there. I hope that we do get a chance to meet. I think it'll be pretty cool to actually have a meet and greet with you. Because Jeff Cole also has a YouTube channel called Snuffereat. And I'm going to put a link in the description later on when I get back. But he's got a YouTube channel over there. And Calvin the Boston Terrierist, Jeff Lemus. If you haven't subscribed to him, I highly recommend checking out his channel. And he's also got a travel channel called Jeff Lemus Travels. That's Lemos Travels. Jeff Lemus Travels. So pretty nice. And hold on here. Okay, Ruth, I just made you a moderator. So if you ever are in, now you could, you'll be getting messages ahead of time because you seem to be pretty regular whenever we go live. So I made you a moderator going forward. How cool is that? Okay. If you guys want to be a moderator, if you feel like you can help out, please let me know. I'm always looking for good moderators. It's tough it's different when you plan a live stream. That way everyone can get in place and know that they're going to need to be moderating. When I do one of these random live streams, I really don't expect a lot of people to show up because it wasn't planned. People have lives. They have things they want to do, and I get that. That's not... I love the fact that all you guys came out to watch me today, but I really didn't expect a big crowd. if I were to get 2 people, I would be excited, you know. So having all you guys in here was a treat for me. And it serves a purpose for me to get some exercise while I'm walking around. How cool is that? Awesome, baby. Yeah. So when I get back to the house, I'm going to post another video for you guys that'll come out tomorrow, probably around noon. And it's going to be pretty awesome. But make sure that you watch it with enough time, because it's going to be probably 25 minutes long. So you're going to like it. We're going to take you to Wendy's. They got a new Frosty that we tried out with their chicken nuggets, which not so good. Then we went swimming at Colby Park. You're going to get to see me going down a water slide there. And then we went to the Jack Cleveland Casino that same night and checked out the we checked out the buffet at the Jack Cleveland, and I won a jackpot at the Jack for $100 buckarooskies. So yeah, that was awesome. So we got all that under one video for tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys tomorrow. And we're probably going to go tomorrow back to the racetrack, MGM Northfield Park, one more time, because I had such a good time playing the ponies last week that we're going to try it again. And hopefully we could have as much. This time it's going to be me and Michelle and Candace and Mike. We're all 4 of us are going to go to the racetrack. Probably going to get dinner beforehand and then go to the track afterwards. I'm excited. This is going to be a great time. I love doing stuff like this, not just because it's gambling and stuff like that, but getting together with the people and having fun. That's what makes it a blast. Is getting together with friends and not worrying about work and just having a good time. Absolutely. Yes, it is a colorful shirt. Yeah, I do like this shirt. It's very comfortable. It's very smooth, you know, and when it's hot like this, it feels good. It breathes really well. So I do like it a lot. Thank you. Yeah. And like I said, you didn't hear me, but I bought this at a place called Savers, and it's basically a used rummage sale place. I got it for $4 or $5. So that was pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I don't want to be too much talking when I go down in the residential area. So, look at these Jeeps over here. Wow. That's pretty cool. I do have my flashlight. We could go down to the bowling alley and see what the bowling alley looks like, or we could go to the Wendy's, or not the Wendy's, the McDonald's. Let's cross this way. Yeah. Do I still have a connection with you guys? I didn't realize Savers was, I guess it is. Yeah. Used clothes places are awesome. Nice, cheap prices for, yeah. This is the old abandoned McDonald's over here. And there's the bowling alley that I used to bowl at, the Roll House. I don't know if you guys could see the sign. Well, that flashlight doesn't do nothing, but you could see it. Big food, big fun. This used to be considered the world's largest bowling alley. At one point, there was 96 lanes here. And then they downsized to 72. And then they downsized to 54 or something like that. They just kept on. The whole building is still there. It's crazy how it went from being the largest to not existing at all. You know? That's the old McDonald's over here. Can you guys see that? I love how the owner of the building keeps it, you know, well, now it isn't. It looks kind of grungy right now, but they usually cut the grass regularly to keep it looking good. No trespassing. Well, I'm not trespassing. I'm just looking at the window. But look at that. The old Coca-Cola sign is still in there. You guys can see that? Look at that. This place looks like it's ready to go still. Yeah. Isn't that cool? McDonald's. Yeah. How long have we been going for? Yeah, it's still going pretty strong. We got 8 people in the chat. That's pretty nice. This is always sad. I like to see yeah. 96 lanes. It was massive. I mean, when you're at a bowling alley like that and you look down, because we used to clean that place, and you look down and I'm on the high end down by 96, and you see Michelle down on the low end and there's mist around by her. It's like, wow, it's like on the other side of the horizon over there. That place was pretty crazy big, yeah. But you know, you were getting your exercise when you had to walk back and forth. We had to do everything there, everything, the bathrooms, the floors, and the place that we had to get our equipment was on the opposite end of the building. So we had to walk long distances to get there and back. But it was good times. We had a lot of people work for us to do this place. And boy, the stories. I remember one time there was a guy, a patron, that was passed out in one of the bathrooms. And that was kind of scary because everyone was gone from the bowling alley. The workers, just us and the cleaning crew. The guy was so wasted. We had to escort him out and stuff like that. He didn't know where he was. It was pretty weird. Bowling is a big part of my life. I've been bowling since I was a little kid in grade school at St. Mary Magdalene Church. My dad signed me up to go on Thursdays on a bus to Shoregate Lanes, and I would learn to bowl there. But I always watched my dad bowl. My dad would bowl on Wednesday nights at Cloverleaf Lanes, and it was just normal for me to go and watch my dad bowl. And that's all that it took for me, because I saw how much my dad enjoyed it, and I wanted to do as my dad, so I started bowling. When I turned 18, I joined his team to bowl in his men's league on Wednesdays at Shoregate Lanes. And wouldn't you know that, we won the championship that first year. Now, granted, I only averaged 160, but you can't take those memories away. That was awesome to be able to win the championship with my dad and the other 3 guys that really carried us, you know, because my dad had a 179 average, I had a 160 average, but we had one guy on the team, Dale Thomas, who had like the 200 average. And back then, if you were a 200 bowler, it's not like nowadays where everyone bowls a 200. Dale Thomas was the stud. That guy was a strike machine. I always thought that he was going to become a pro bowler at some point. But all those lights down there that you see, those are the bowling alley lights. They still have power on over there. So that's kind of cool. I don't know what that car is doing with the lights on over there. That's kind of creepy. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're in the vertical. So you got to touch the screen to open up the like menu, to hit the like button on there. That's how you do it. And I'm just hoping that Frank the neighbor isn't lurking around the neighborhood over here while we're doing this. That's a wonderful memory. Yeah, my dad was awesome. He was a kind of a cool guy. He worked a factory job. He was like a foreman there. And, you know, I went to school, came home. My dad would get home from work around 4:30. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She kept the house and took care of us, made dinner, and we all ate together at the kitchen table. Like, you know, we all felt like that's what you did. My sister was 5 years older than me. So basically, when I was, you know, 12 and starting to get wise to the, you know, I feel like I was growing up, she was already 17 and starting to go her own way, which was cool because my sister always was my inspiration. Sharon, if you're out there, I love you. She's awesome. She's still my inspiration because she always looked out for me. I was always the kid that got picked on in school. And wouldn't you know it, my sister was the one that stuck up for me. Because, you know, when we moved from Cleveland to Willowick, I had a hard time transitioning. And I got put ahead because of my age. I was in a class with kids that were all older than me by 1 year. And it may not sound like a lot now, but when you're a little kid and everyone's got a physical advantage over you, it does factor in. So you end up being the one that you're the new kid, they pick on you, you're gonna cry, and next thing you know, you're crying, and next thing you know, you're getting picked on even more. So there is no mercy, for the new kid. And of course, my sister was the one that stuck it out and made sure that I didn't get it. And then when it came time to go to high school, my sister did not want to deal with Catholic schooling anymore. She was done with it. She had the choice to go to any high school she wanted, but she did not want to go to Catholic school because she was tired of the nuns and their Gestapo techniques. So she ended up going to East Lake North, and I ended up going to Lake Catholic. And I did all right. I enjoyed Lake Catholic. They really, if you're struggling, one thing I gotta say, when you go to Catholic school, if you're struggling, they don't push you behind. They give you the help that you need to get through the tough times. And that's why I did as well as I did, because when you go to private Catholic school like that, they do help you if you're struggling. And Michelle has told me that Wycliffe, high school, they kind of they don't do as much. They kind of classify you and then put you in, I don't know. It's not the same. All right, this is the game of Wycliffe. Hold on. But when it was closing, they never changed the name. It was called the Roll House of Wycliffe. Let me make sure I'm all caught up in the chat. Okay, Red Fox Championship is on TV. Fun. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, that's the front desk right there. I'm going to turn that off right there. Maybe you could see it without that light glaring on you. Whoa. All right, there you go. That's the old front desk. And that light doesn't help. But I would imagine that beyond that desk is where the lanes would be. And I bet you a lot of those lanes have all been pulled out of there. Yeah, the lanes were pretty new. They all put synthetics in there and made it. That's a lot of money that was put into this place to keep it going. Back in, I think it was like 2012, they put all new synthetics on there. Pretty cool. But I'm enjoying this. It's actually cooled down a whole lot. And keep an eye on the skies, you guys, because June 27th, which is coming up, you're going to see a lot of meteors. We're going to have a meteor storm come through our area. And when I mean in our area, I mean between Earth and the moon. That close. So just a heads up, you guys, literally. This is going to be a pretty epic week for the sky watchers out there. If you're a sky watcher like I am, I'm always looking for the next alien invasion, and so far I don't see anything. I'm waiting for them to come up and say, hey Ed, here I am. There's the Big Dipper way up there. You can't see it in this thing like that, but wouldn't that be cool if we saw an asteroid shoot across the sky right now? We could share it together in the live stream. How cool would that be? All right, there you go. That's the old bowling alley. A lot of good times to be had there. I'm not going down that way because that's a little weird over there. We're going to start heading back. When did they close? About 3 years ago, Ruth. 3 years ago. Yeah. Now everyone that bowls in this area goes to Wycliffe Lanes. That's the house of bowler's choice. If you're a serious bowler, you go to Wycliffe Lanes. The thing that I don't like about some of the other bowling alleys around here is that they cater no longer to the league bowlers, because they want the kids to come in and spend their money on the gaming. They'll charge ridiculous fees for the open bowlers because they know they'll want to eat from the snack bar and buy their overpriced hot dogs and pizza. And let me be honest with you, that overpriced pizza and hot dogs are crap. Okay, so bowling alley food, no. That is not the place to get a good meal, okay? But kids don't know any better. They get their mom and dad's credit card and they don't care. So they'll spend away, and the bowling alley knows that. So, they basically deprioritize the league bowler. In fact, I've heard of leagues getting tossed out because they want to charge the average bowler $30 a week to bowl in a league. And most of that money, like $10 of that, goes more. The thing is, now the bowling alley is taking out like $18 for those 3 games, and you get $12 toward your prize fund. And a lot of bowlers are saying, I can't afford that. That's a huge commitment. You got to figure 30 weeks of bowling times $30, that's $900. And you're not even factoring in all the money that is spent on beverages when you're there, the price of the drinks, food or whatever, and the jackpots that you need to get into. If you're a good bowler, you want to get into the 50-50, the eliminator, the pins over average. That stuff is usually $5 a piece right there. An average night of bowling, you're going to probably spend at least $20 to $30 in jackpots alone. Multiply that times 30 weeks. That's another $900 or $800. So you're already looking at, $900 in bowling fee and another $800 in add-on stuff. That's $1,700 right there out the door, just to keep yourself happy and feeling like you're competing with the other bowlers that are out there to take your. Because if you're a bowler like me and you're serious about it, you want to win. You're not in there to you want to make friends and have a good time, but you also want to win the money. Who we got here? The Voice. There's a bowling alley near me that charges $100 for 2 hours of bowling. Wait, no kidding. That is, I'm sorry, prices like that make me swear. I'm not going to swear, but man, that makes me want to swear. Man. And you know what? That price, people will pay that. People will pay that. When we went to Foxwoods, I wanted to bowl a few games with Michelle at the Foxwoods bowling alley. And that was basically what they were charging us there for like an hour or 2 hours of bowling, $100. And I'm like, what, does someone come over and have sex with you for that? Because damn, if I'm going to pay $100, I would expect something more than just bowling shoes and a bowling ball, okay? Jeez. That's a lot of money. Damn. So yeah. But I'm pretty excited about this coming up weekend. Tomorrow is going to be a great day going to the racetrack. And what I love about the racetrack is you could spend a little bit of money, goes a long way at the racetrack. You go, I probably look at maybe spending $40 for all 10 races. Or I'll probably average maybe $5 a bet. It'd be fun. And the weather's supposed to be nice. It's harness racing at its finest at MGM Northfield Park. And I'm pretty excited about it. Dr. Suss just popped in. Hey, Dr. Suss. Happy Saturday night. And we just got back. We were walking down by the bowling alley again, showing that over there. And having a good night walk. Like I said earlier, we were having dinner at Texas Roadhouse. And I was really full. I'm so glad that I got to go for a little walk and walk it off, because I needed to do so. I couldn't just go home and sit down. I wanted to get some exercise in before I go back. I got to get back though and work on tomorrow's video, because it's going to be like a nice 25-minute video. So I got a lot of editing to do to get that out there for you guys, but it's going to be well worth it, because we got 3 different locations. We went to Wendy's, the Wickliffe Aquatic Center for swimming, and the Jack Cleveland Casino. We had the buffet there. This is all stuff that we did on Friday. So I need to get that out. I didn't put anything out today or yesterday, really. I'm kind of mad at myself. It's been so hot lately. It's just a struggle to find a comfort zone. And that's another reason why I wanted to go live now at night. There's a nice breeze out here. I don't know if you could hear it in the microphone, but it's nice out right now. All things considered, I think it's not going to start cooling down until tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. We might actually get a few showers over there. I hope the weather has been all right for you guys. I know Michigan has had some more bad storms going on over there. Up in the Kalamazoo area, Blaine Klein territory, they had a really bad tornado about a month or so ago that went through 11 miles of town, destroying everything in its wake. And then they get hit with some storms to top it off. And that's as if enough people have been displaced by the storm. Blaine was telling me that he was actually driving in his car behind a fire truck so he could get home safely, because they were kind of like creating a path for him to drive. All right. This is Route 20 again. South Dakota, that way. Yes. All right. Once we get to the back end of this dealership, we're going to end this live stream. I just want to take this moment to say thank you, everyone, for joining me here. And Michelle, back at the house. All you guys that came in tonight to say hi, I appreciate it. We love you all. And it means a lot to me that you came by. And thank you for the super chats. Carolina crossword scratchers and Red Fox Mad. Thank you for that super chat. That was awesome on your part. I appreciate that. That really, thank you. Anyway, have a great one, you guys. Make sure I'm going to probably put that video down to premiere at noon tomorrow. So mark it in your calendar. I'll try to link it to all our social media sites so you can watch it. It's going to be pretty cool. Do a Sweetberry blog. Yeah. We are going there so much lately because of the good prices on their hamburgers, and their corn on the cob is pretty awesome there. Michelle gets this chicken salad there. Really good stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this? What is going on? Is there a glitch in the Matrix or something? Thank you, Red Fox Man. That was pretty awesome on your part. Wow. Wow, what is going on with you guys? You guys are way too much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. I almost don't want to end the live stream now. I want to keep going, man. This is going to be crazy over here. This is the area where they have the fest in August over here. And I'll try to go live for you guys there for that. It's going to have a whole thing with country music there. It's going to be epic. This whole place will be shut down. And I try to get away from it because pre-YouTube, I never wanted to be around here because it would be just too many people running around over the place. But I feel like it's just too much. But now with the YouTube, I think of it as an advantage to get more content for you guys. I like anytime there's a chance to get something cool, I got to pull the camera out. So sometimes I get away from making videos that just surround restaurants. There's just way too much. Like way back, one of my earlier videos, I made a video of the filming locations of the Deer Hunter. And the Deer Hunter was filmed in and around Cleveland and Mingo Junction in Ohio. And that's like one of my biggest videos that I've ever done up to this point. The Deer Hunter movie, starring Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. It's an award-winning movie. But the movie had a location in Cleveland in the Tremont area where the St. Theodosius Church caught fire recently. And that's pretty bad, because church is historic. It's been around for so long, and they feel like there was work being done on the roof, and the roof is made out of copper. So the workers that were working on it had a problem, and it caught fire. And now I need to do a follow-up video to show that, because there's so many people that don't know about it. I mean, you guys probably don't even know about it, but I want to link the history of the deer hunter in a video with the St. Theodosius Church, and show it and how it was before the movie, during the movie, and now after the movie, something like that. Because to me, it's a historic location, and it needs to be talked about. And no one on YouTube has done that yet. And I think that it's time that I get off my dupa and do it justice. Because I am a history buff. I do love history. Yes, I'm a history buff that likes to do restaurant reviews. And yes, I like aliens and all that good stuff. But yeah, Michelle, I know what you guys like, and you like the restaurant reviews, but every now and then I'm going to do what I like to do. Anyway, all right, we're almost back. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me. I love you all. Thank you so much for the super chats. That was really awesome. I can't, I'm getting all emotional now. Thank you. All right, you guys, stay safe. Have a great rest of the weekend. And remember, tomorrow, noon, new video coming out. Awesome, baby. Bye.